1. Six. 7. 14.
That's a strong opening by James. That blue was excellent.
Ready to go?
Strong opening by James. Tough red in the centre, then a long blue. Now he's got inside.
Okay, I'd like to, Okay, John. I'd like to welcome everyone here to the state final, South Australian State Snooker Final between James Georgiadis and Mikey Cacciola. Two new boys on the block. We'll just give you a little bit of a rundown on some of the achievements. First of all, from Mikey. Mikey's been the Australian Scotch doubles winner, Australian 9-ball, 10-ball, 8-ball winner, Oceania winner. He's also won the state 2-shot and also a member of the VNEA teams winner, John, so that's pretty good. Excellent achievements. And James Georgiadis started playing at 16. He's won the Australian Doubles Championship, the Furphy Doubles Championship, runner-up in the 9-ball doubles event twice last year, played in the World Masters 2014 and lost to the world number 1, 8-6. Played in Poland at the World Cup of Pool with Phil Riley and lost 7-4. Played Chang Jing Lin 2017, world number 1 in World 9-ball Championship and lost 9-7. Also a member of NEA World Teams Champions, so he's put down here multiple runners-up everywhere. But two awesome players, and I think tonight we're going to have an excellent match.
Yeah, he left himself high on that black to try and get into the pack, and it was probably the right move. But you got to pot the black. So he's open it up now for Mikey, and we'll see what the response is.
So James got an his lead here, 29 to 1. I think it's important for this match for James to start well, because Mikey gets his nose in front. I think he's going to be pretty hard to
peg back.
Peg back, yeah.
He's overrun that. He caught that red just a little bit thin. It's white ball's run through a couple of rolls too far to be on the brown, which would have been his intended target. He's done the right thing here. It's the way. He's got nowhere to go.
Set up behind the yellow, good shot.
No real danger for James here because there's plenty of balls to hit and not too much of a risk of leaving anything on.
No.
Let's see how he goes.
Must make a genuine attempt, otherwise the foul miss can come into play and be called. It's quite a good shot he's played here.
He's played a very good shot there, and I think he's... Oh yeah.
Nice.
That's a great shot.
Yeah. Don't know if you can get through to that one to the middle there. Probably not much value in potting it anyway. Doesn't really have a colour to play on.
No, I think it'd be...
chip off
You'd
here.
have to chip off, get down behind the green somewhere.
Yep.
Yeah,
That's not bad.
That's tight. He's cut off one side of the pack.
Yep.
And it's a much harder safety shot now.
Just fin glance off this red on the
Up and down.
left side of the table there.
Got that a bit fat, and a bit fortunate there, but he might have left that red up. Let's have a look, see what the result is. No, he's got away with that one, I think.
Mikey's got the left hand side of the pack here to chip off, but he's pretty careful, he doesn't hit it too thick and make contact with that bloke. Should be okay. Yep.
Yeah, he had a bit of margin there, and he used that well. He doesn't really want to hit the brown here.
No,
I'm not sure. I don't think he's left that red on.
No,
So.
no, I can see from here. I don't think it's on, John. Can he just pass the blue to chip off this red? I think he can.
Yep.
The one closest to the pink.
Again, the black comes into play here.
Yeah. Yeah, he didn't really have a good look at that, James. He needed to try to avoid that bloke.
Whether he was trying to go around it or inside of it. The line he took looked more like he was trying to go around it.
Yeah. He's left a red on here. Probably try and play for the blue. He's hit the pink. It's not a bad result.
Just played a straight line straight through there. The early days, he didn't want to try and get keep with that. I think he just decided, look, I'll just pop this, and whatever I get, hopefully I can get a start. So he's a bit fortunate being where he is.
Yeah. He's got a choice of black or blue here. Likes these long blues, Mikey. He's been knocking these in all week. In that goes. Nice little stun over for the red straight in the middle of the corner pocket there. One sitting in the middle of the table.
Yeah, he'd like to get the black into play as soon as possible. I noticed he shied away from the black last time. He had to use the rest. So
Yeah.
I'm not sure whether that was the right angle for him to get amongst his red.
I think the blue was easier to get to the next red.
Yeah.
The black didn't really.
Yeah, it didn't link in. Didn't link well.
No. Looks like a fair crowd out there watching tonight's match.
Oh, it's going to get busier because there's about 30 downstairs for the president's dinner, and so they'll start filtering up after they've had their meals, and there'll be a good crowd here tonight.
Hopefully the boys can put on a good show.
And I think the fact that they're both exciting young players has stimulated a lot more interest than there would have been if one of the traditional finals had been here. In fact, I think there's a prop bet.
Yeah.
Phil Riley and Alec Evernoth's about $50 bet.
Have they?
That there wouldn't be. I think Riley said, "Oh, there'll be 50 people at the final day this year," and I said, "Oh, you'd be lucky to get 10."
Oh, I think.
So I think we're going to go close. Riley might collect that one.
Yeah, I think you might. I know there's a lot of pool players that are coming down to watch too. So these boys have got a good following.
Well, they're both popular in the community, in the fraternity, if you like, and they're both excellent cuers, so they've definitely created a lot of interest amongst all cue sports enthusiasts.
Yeah, they really deserve this final because I know for a fact we'll try to just catch that fin there and miss that all together. That would be called a miss, because when you can see a red and you don't make any contact, that would just be called a foul miss. I know these boys have, over the last couple of months, have put in a lot of time. They've been spending a lot of time down here practicing together, playing a few money matches. So they really deserve to be in this final because they've really put a lot of time in. And it's really good to see them out there in the final.
And they're both. I mean, they're both very enthusiastic about the game, irrespective of what code they play.
Yeah.
Once they decided to put some time into snooker, then it was never going to take long for them to actually to improve. But I think everyone's surprised how quickly they've improved and to what standard they've achieved in this very short time.
Yeah. When you got the kind of ability I think these two boys have got, just a bit of table time, and that's certainly going to come out. Oh, that's a nice shot there by James. Probably take the black here.
Yeah, well, it's probably he hasn't got too many choices down the other end now. It's just whether or not he's got enough angle to float down onto these other, because all these reds go across to the right hand top pocket there. So he just needs to float down the line. Oh, you had enough angle to come down there.
Nice.
So lots of choices now.
Yeah. Looks like James is the one who settled the better here.
Does look like that, yes.
Hey.
Oh, bad miss.
James still
There's a real chance there too. Yeah, it was a really good opportunity there, John, for James to. The balls were opened up nicely. He plotted that red, and he was right amongst them, and
Right amongst them,
with
yeah.
a nice little lead. You know, he could have just about sewn that frame up there.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's one of those little shots that, if it's just potting the ball to get on the black, it's fine. But he's just trying to make sure he gets the right depth to make the cannon on the other red. So
Yeah.
it can distract you sometimes. It was certainly a shot that you wouldn't expect him to miss. I'm surprised that he's missed that.
There's still 6 reds available, so there's still
Yeah,
plenty of
frame's
opportunity.
frame's still alive.
Oh yeah. Only takes one good shot by Mikey to get in here, and I know he'll score heavy.
James got a handy start, but there's plenty of snooker left in this frame.
Yeah, it's still 75 on the table, so. Oh, that's a
That's a great hole.
That is a
I think Mike has
fantastic.
decided to will himself into this and said,
Yeah.
I'm going to force myself to play well here. He took that one on, realising that if he missed that, it was going to be into frame.
Yeah. They're the kind of balls he's been knocking in all week, so you know he's confident. Look at that shot, that's fantastic
Yeah,
too.
nice.
Now he's got a really good opportunity here. 3 reds in the middle of the table, all quite gettable. 2 on the rail, a little bit tougher, but
No.
get top side of the blue. Always important that you get that top side, so you don't have to go in and out of bowl
Yeah,
to come back.
just float down. It's a gentle screw shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, good opportunity here.
14.
Yellow's in
That
a
one, yeah, it's got one awkward red there and a tough yellow, so it's not a given that he'll run these out.
Just looking at the colours, yeah, the yellow's up on the top rail there, it's out, it's off its spot, pink's off its spot, green, you know, there's not an easy table from here.
He's going to try and move this one. Oh no, he's coming, just stunned down there.
Yeah. New cloth, John, they're going to hit them nice, they're going in quite nice down the rail.
22.
So no, just curing them nice and smooth. Not a problem, see?
23.
It's overhit that slightly, but it's still good.
Yeah, it's not bad. Yeah, he did overhit it a touch, but he's still got a good angle to come back here.
Like he's going to try and get to the red. Oh, that's a wide. That's not like him.
No, that
I'll
was
catch you
well
on
done.
23.
So it's James is 41, leading Mikey 31. 10 points in it. Oh, that was well off too. Perhaps a few early nerves in the boys.
Yeah, yeah. It's surprising because they both knocked in some good balls to get going. You think, oh, those are great confidence boosters.
The
Those
last
shots.
2 pots have not even threatened the
No.
pocket. I noticed one thing
That's
about
nice
Mikey, he plays the centre pockets so very well. I've
So
been
overrun
watching,
that. It's going to be hard to hold up now.
been watching him all week, like just bang balls into the middle pockets at pace, yeah, and just deadly accurate on those middle pockets. They're not easy either.
Yeah. That's well held.
Yep.
Scored a little bit fat,
Oh.
cheated the pocket slightly.
It's pretty much anyone's
Held it
frame
up.
now, but you sort of got to fancy Mikey's. He's the one at the table.
He's the one at the table. It's just a matter of whether he wants to actually pursue the yellow or get down there and play a bit snooker and get the yellow out of there.
Oh,
No.
that's what we hit. Well,
Yeah.
not quite, a bit short.
Yeah.
You can drop this blue in, dead weight.
He's looking to see where he can. He finishes high above the balk line, then he can actually just chip the yellow out, leave the
Yeah.
white in there, and he'd be in a strong position.
That's not in.
No, that's a bad shot.
That's wide.
Michael
Didn't need
catch
to
you
hold
on
that because he
9.
realised he couldn't hold it, and he probably should have.
Good opportunity to get a snooker here. send the yellow around the table, around the
Yeah.
angles, and
I think that was Mikey's plan all along. He couldn't
Yeah.
hold it for the yellow, so
James just has to judge the pace here.
sometimes he
Just
missed that.
doesn't have to hit this very hard, actually. Just he's hit that too hard.
Yeah, he's left
Way
that.
too hard.
Well, the pink might help him.
No,
No, he's left that.
he hits that half that pace,
Yeah.
and that yellow ball just lands middle table, and he's got a snooker right behind the green. And
Yep.
that's a pretty poor shot, really.
He had a lot of range there.
He did.
That's an opening there. That's not too.
Oh, and James,
Not the
he
best
might
sense.
even take this on. There's,
Oh, he
not, there's
definitely
not much. There's not much value in it though, because you can't really get on the green. But
I think there's enough room to the left-hand side there. He's looked
could
down.
be. Yeah.
It's hard to tell from this angle how tight the green is to the brown.
Oh no.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, here's another chance to stun the cue ball dead weight right behind the brown here. Just a matter of judging
He's
where
more
to-
likely to have a crack here.
Correct. Oh, I reckon he's gonna play that.
No, he did the right shot. He played the right shot.
James Georgiadis,
He
2.
knocked in that yellow. I think he's decided he wants to finish
Yeah.
it now.
He played some good safety in his quarter-final, semi-final match. I was here to watch, and he played Ray Farley, and Ray's a pretty tough player to play. And James, I was impressed with his safety game. He played quite well. That's a foul. Don't think it'll be called a miss. No, it won't be called a miss.
Not with the white
James
finish in there.
Georgiadis, 4.
Yeah.
He's fortunate. I think he's got it past the line, so he can't run straight down to the brown. I reckon it's the right. It's on the right side. Yeah, it is too. Very hard to get back to the brown from there.
So James 43, Mikey 40. Frames up for grabs here. Yeah, he didn't have any angle to get down there. Just had to take your medicine there and pop that, and
Well, it's one good pot, and it's going to come back towards the pink. So
yeah.
this is a frame ball, really.
Ooh.
He's had too much on it anyway.
James
Probably got a good
Georgiadis,
result. He's
3.
hit the blue.
Yeah, he's
and,
killed the blue, so he's left the brown up with the blue's gone
Yeah.
safe. But
It's 10-point
he
lead.
didn't pick that line too well. He put too much work on that ball. Should have been coming towards the pink.
Well, this will be interesting.
Yeah.
You got to play safe here. You cannot afford to have a go at this. No, this guy is very aggressive. He might even have a crack at it, but I don't. He
Well, he
should.
could do it each way.
No, he's played
he's
safe.
done. He's played
He's
safe.
done the right thing.
Yes. Oh, hang on.
Ooh,
Michael
got away with
Cacciolo,
that.
That would have been.
How far off that black cushion? I reckon that's blue. Is that cuttable, or does it come out very far?
Well, it is cuttable, but it's tough.
Yeah, it's tough.
I don't think you're going to take it off.
No,
Just leave the white there.
actually,
You can hold the
so-
white down
well, it's
there.
actually snookered here. It's probably just play a slow shot, just come up.
Oh, it is
there,
actually snooker. I didn't realise. It's hard to tell with this angle.
He's played
Yeah.
that. That's a good pace to play that.
It's very good.
Yeah.
But he made a nice full counter contact and moved
You don't hit it too hard and
out
bring
of
it out in the
danger.
middle of the table.
I can get behind the black here.
Yeah, he's played it pretty well too.
That's a very good line. That's a great shot. Oh, he might have just lifted.
All right.
No, he's lifted and escaped anyway. Yeah, it had been tight to the black, would have been a tough one. Oh, he left it on. It's hard.
Yeah.
Again, I thought that wasn't on. I thought he had to drop kick that. But
James has had a crack at it. And he's left this one up, I'd say.
and with the right angle coming this way. So
Yeah. Pink's no luxury though, where it is. Probably try and pop this and try and get as close to the pink ball as he can. And that's not bad.
that's really cool. It's just overrun slightly. It's looking good actually coming off the second
Yeah.
cushion. But
Will he have a go at this or will he play safe? I reckon, yeah.
So they both like to get this first frame under their belt, but they don't want to risk just a loose shot. I don't know, it's hard. Sometimes
This is
you have to weigh up, is the safety shot harder than the pop?
Yeah, I think the safety shot's the correct shot here, but it's a tough shot. That's just really containing the safety shot. It's not really an aggressive one,
It
but
was very hard to play an aggressive safety there, Phil.
Yeah.
There wasn't a lot of options there.
no. The only problem is when you don't play an aggressive safety, you leave.
Yeah, you
you
counter
lose.
safety then, it
Yeah.
puts you in trouble. Well, he's got no much choice here. He would have a dip of this one. This is a free.
Yeah.
Nearest you can get to a free shot.
Yep. We'll have a go at this also. Cue ball's coming down, back down this end.
Very thick.
If you catch him thick, you could be in trouble, but he's
Again,
okay.
yeah, he's got away. Excuse me, a couple of times now with loose shots.
James can play a good safety here. Bring the cue ball back behind the black. Put the pink up on the top rail. We'll side rail.
Oh, that's dangerous.
He's okay.
You've got to control one of the balls. Either the white or the pink safe.
Yeah.
That was the sort of hard
This is
way.
not bad because
Very hard to get back to the black.
can't get back for the black. Just, it would take an unbelievable shot to be able to power that in and get back. Even the pros would be struggling to play that.
Yeah.
Maybe someone like Judd Trump, Ronnie O'Sullivan perhaps. Well,
Certainly,
he's
it wasn't going to die wondering.
No.
No, that's cost him though.
gone off to the
Yeah. Oh, I think might have just gone safe again. If it lifts the pink up.
Still in it. There's 56-49, 7-point lead to James. James just needs the pink now. Play another safety. Or
Yeah,
have a
down,
dip?
bring the white down to black here.
He's gonna tip it a
He's
double.
had to go.
He's
No,
got
This is a whole free shot here. I'll kill the white down here.
it. Yeah, I was thinking, just because he needed the pink, was it worth having a go? Paid off. It's got it. 1-0 to James Georgianis. Well, that was an interesting frame, John.
Very
Sort of
much
ebbed and flowed, didn't it? Like,
Yeah, it was good loosening for both of them, I think.
yeah.
They both created opportunities and didn't quite finish them off. So.
James got off to a good start, and Mikey get back. I think that shot with the pink when Malky did Mikey pounded there, he should have been looking at something else. I don't know, it's probably hard to play a safety on it, but perhaps just pilot, take the medicine and then try and play safe on the play. But hitting it that hard like that is,
You've got to be so accurate.
yeah. Like you said, he didn't have any way of getting back on that play. Oh, yeah, yeah.
Okay, frame 2. So Mike could break.
Second frame.
Glenn Meeker is the referee out there tonight. He's let me know he's been refereeing for 7 years now as official referee for the state. Told me to tell everyone that he's made a semi-final, the state title, and he's the inaugural winner of the minor state championship. So I thought I'll throw that one in for Glenn.
Oh, good on him.
Yeah.
There was a loose break by Mikey there. It's unusual because they've both been breaking reasonably well. I know James's first of his break in the first shot of the match was an excellent
That was a
break.
loose safety too, like not getting that clear ball close enough to the back rail and leaving this red up. Left to Mikey an easy starter.
Found the pink on the way through.
Yeah.
That's a Bit of good fortune there. He was just trying to float down the line back to the blue. And didn't quite get enough check on it, and he's caught half a result here. He's still got work to do to get back down here.
Yeah, he's got to find a red that's on there. They all seem to be covering one another.
Between the green and brown looks like a good line. Oh, he's gone inside that line. Okay. Got back far enough. Oh
Yeah, not too bad.
And the pink goes on the spot, so that red may not be any value.
7.
Yeah, it's very difficult here to pot a red and actually get to a colour. One down the rail, back for the blue, but that's a tough shot as well. Oh well, he's
He struck that in beautifully.
That's a beautiful
That's
shot.
a great shot.
Now it's a matter of just working out which red he can get to. The black does go.
I think once it's back on the spot, it'll certainly be dead on one side.
The red that's closest to the black spot there may. Oh, he's missed it. Oh,
that's
my
very
God.
weak.
That's
Very
the one
surprising. He's so
accurate.
accurate with those, and he's just taken his eye off
The one I just said, I think that's the one he's played on, John. This red here,
Yep.
in front of the black. If that passes, which I reckon it does. Yep, James is on that now.
And
Plays a
screw into
little
it,
cannon.
Screw into it, yeah.
Oh,
Oh, he's missed the
missed
cannon.
He's still okay though.
He's still okay, but if he makes a cannon, he opens the black up both ways.
That's right.
Now he's got only one side to work with.
And
These guys are a bit nervous, right?
Yeah.
They haven't been missing those. They've been playing so well through the
yeah,
practice sessions down there, and it's just surprising. And it's just, I think the occasion's got to them early, and I'm sure they'll settle down eventually.
yeah.
So both pretty players to watch.
Nice opportunity here now for Mikey. Reds are fairly nicely spread. I don't know about that shot.
I reckon this colours. It's just a matter of how to get to the black now. You can use the pink, I suppose.
Yep.
9.
It'd be nice to free that up, get on that red that's covering the black from going into that.
Yeah, he had to work his way back
underside.
to there though, because he's still on the wrong side here. That's how straight this one is, whether you can actually just slide past the black, or whether you
May
have
have
to
to
go.
play for the pink again here, I think. Don't know if you can get past that black. It looks like the cue ball's going into the black.
It does.
Just having a look if there's something else you can take, but doesn't appear to be.
Yep.
I think his best option is to come back and play that pink again here. Looks like that's what he's doing.
16.
That's not too bad.
Not bad. He's got the queuing room. He's got past that red, so he doesn't have to bridge over it.
There the
See what you
shots.
say about those centre pockets.
Oh,
He's very
man.
confident.
He's been hitting those ones in like that all week into those centre pockets and at pace too.
22.
Seems to enjoy the centre pockets. But time to chip off, Mikey.
Yeah, I think so.
Play smart, get your points and run. He's got a nice little
Michael Cacciolo,
25 point
22.
lead there. Keep the pressure on
And a
James.
good safety shot.
Yeah, very good safety
Not
shot.
sure whether this red bow closest to the black has got an edge sticking out or not.
I think it has, John. Make sure he catches it fine. He's caught it thick.
Heaps of it.
Caught it heaps thick.
Yeah, he's got away with it though.
Yes.
He's gone into the pack and the white still run safe, so wasn't the best shot, but he's done alright. Both had a little bit of fortune when they're trying to play safety shots. And
He's still got a red here. He can chip off this what he's playing.
run by the black,
Yeah.
pink comes into play this side. He's managed to
That's-
squeeze it past there. Oh,
That's
very
pretty good weight.
That's an excellent weight. It's just
Yeah.
dying on the cushion there.
That's where you want to put that cue ball.
Yep.
Close to that back rail. Keep the pressure on.
Yep.
Alright.
Yep.
Try to catch that fine, and he's hit it from behind.
There's certainly one red on there. The one.
He's definitely left this
This red
on the outside there.
Yeah. So they've got to screw past the black and put it back in the other corner if he wants to go there.
I know Mikey doesn't like the jigger that much. He's getting better with it, but he's not a keen fan of the jigger.
Oh, it's hard, you know, when you've played 8-ball all your life. There's very rarely the need to, but now that he's played more and more snooker, I think he's becoming more comfortable with it.
Starting to get into his groove this frame, Mikey. That was a nice pink.
7.
Cue ball's landed a little bit close to the rail, but he should be okay. Just drop us in the middle. That's better.
8.
An awkward angle on the pink now, though. Again, you have to use the rest of it.
Yeah, you may not have to this time. Might be able to reach that.
It's the blues on. The blue might be on through those reds. It looks like it is. It's a much easier shot to control.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's a nice shot.
That's a good shot. Slowly starting to pick it. Yeah.
Now he can get the black back on a spot if he wants to.
13.
After he pops this red in the corner.
Yep.
Take the black in the middle. Frame's starting to really open up for him now.
14.
He's got a nice lead. Doesn't want to make a mistake though. Still 6 reds to do.
Yeah,
Still plenty of points on the table for James if he is to mess up.
You can just hold this one for this red that's nearest to the cue now. Oh, he's come back to the railer.
I don't know why he played that.
No.
I thought you were right. He should have just held a sort of soft little
Yeah, I think he was
stun
trying
there.
to avoid using the rest. If he got to the rail, he didn't have to use the rest. But
It's
still,
still-
the right shot's still the right shot. So he should have actually just held for the straight one.
So you don't know how he's cutting this red in the corner here. Risky, but it's got up.
But they're not dying wondering.
No. Time to play safe.
Yeah, no sense in
He'll
letting
probably
him
take
do
this
that.
blue on, but you know, he misses it. He could leave James in.
That's
He
great.
hasn't missed it.
That's a great fight.
Fantastic fun. Both of these boys are really aggressive players. They like to. They'd rather take a pot on than play a safety.
Yeah.
Michael Cacciola, 27.
Oh, that's a 57-5 lead. So 52 in front. With 5 reds on the table, so still 67 on the table.
Still
guys.
67 there.
Still enough there.
As long as the colours and all on the spots. These are the scenarios where the pros try and find a way to kill one of the colours.
That's right.
So, they've got this
Pot of
sort of
red.
pot of red.
Put one of the bulk colours
Yeah,
tight
put one of the bulk
to the
colours.
side rail.
Yep.
Just stops them from clearing up if they do manage to get back into the frame. It's not bad.
Not bad, yeah.
Hasn't left
Anything obvious.
unless that red goes between the 2 reds into the middle, Mikey takes it on. So like I said, he likes those little pockets.
Jimmy shot down it.
Oh, sorry, yeah. I'll get the play right here. Not sure what he's playing here. Oh, he's playing for safety. Gee, that's going close to... Oh, it's in. Thought it was close. Well, the ideal shot, if you can judge the pace, you can just roll right up behind that brown. It's certainly not taking the screen off, is he? Must be rolling up behind it.
No,
He's
he's let it
taking it
go.
on. Oh wow.
That's brave. Yeah, with the frame on the line, that's
to me that's a bit of a crazy shot, but hey, he took it on, he got up. Backs his pot ability. Wow, that's a good one. Showing us a bit of steel under pressure here, James.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm surprised he took that green on.
I don't think there's many pros that would have had a crack, but these guys are young and enthusiastic. They want to get the balls in there.
Oh yeah, that's nice. That's a fantastic shot. Really good control stun shot. Here we go. Here's the left-handed rodeo solo for you.
11.
Tell you what, he really keys the ball well, left-handed John.
Yeah, there's not too many of us that can actually cure that nicely.
He
has no limitations on shot making. You can find that. Up to the line, no.
He tried to play that little cannon there on the red. Probably should have just played for the loose one first, I think.
I think that wasn't a bad opportunity to do it there.
Yeah.
You're not going to get too many chances to break that red out.
He's still got an opportunity here.
Yeah, but still, this is risky now. This is a tough enough pot, and if you open the red up, you're dead anyway. So
Yeah.
he's decided to go around it.
19.
Some beautiful potting.
Well, this has been a lovely break. Good chance to snooker him.
Well, with that red jammed up, there's no
Beyond
sense
the
in
pink.
trying to pursue it and get down here if you can't make position.
You
You may go.
Get a really good snooker here too. May be able to pick up a few points and perhaps a free ball.
Yep.
There's no value in a pot here because, for starters, the red's not on. You've got to play safe.
I guess you're going to take a crack on it. This red there's half a ball there. I'm not sure whether he can chip off it or have him go. Jamesky's looking at his hand. He actually is quite a good
22.
quite a good cook, and he cut his hand preparing food earlier in the week, and
Oh, did he?
it's troubling him.
Oh,
I don't think that's as effective as the snooker.
James
The snooker was always a better option.
should
I
have
think.
snooked. You definitely should have snooked him.
Yeah.
Would have put him right in this frame.
The
Now,
extra 3 points made no difference to the frame.
now Mikey knocks us in, and this is basically frame over.
Yep.
That's all he needs.
Oh, nice good
Yeah.
action on that too. Over that distance is a good shot on.
Good cueing.
Yeah.
All colours on the spot, so good chance for Mikey to take all these and
Well, just cement the frame. It's already done, but
yeah.
just in your head you just want to clear things up just to make a nice clean finish.
Yeah.
So something that move into the next frame with and send a little message.
10.
Didn't quite get the
Yeah.
action on the cue ball there, but doesn't matter. The frame's gone. 40 points in front. I don't think James will be coming back to the table.
Michael Cacciola, 10. In the frame.
Frame. Frame apiece.
Okay, 1-all, here we go. They both seem to have settled down enough now where I think we can...
I think James missed a trick there, John.
Oh, definitely.
When he took that green on to come back for that red, where it was a really good opportunity to, you know, if the pros are playing there, they would have that ball tied up.
Yep.
So good, and make it so difficult to escape.
Yep.
And you missed the escape, you're going to leave a free ball on.
Oh, free ball, and, you know, and a miss or a miss.
Yeah,
could even hit the pink.
Chance to pick up some points there.
Yep.
Especially with the frame being alive. Surprised that James played that, but oh,
They both struggle with the break.
gee, that's a really poor break off.
Yeah.
So yeah, well, Mikey's been itching to make a century, and I know he's been coming very, very close. And have a look at the way these balls are spread now here. And black's open, both sides. Really big chance here. Make a nice, sizable contribution. Perhaps could have played that a bit better.
You could hit through that a little bit more. Again, it's the rest thing, I think, not quite as... Played a little bit more tentatively than he would have if he could have played the stroke. That's nice.
See that one nice. Doesn't want to stay on the plate. Keep the 147 in play. Or you go down for the blue.
I think he's got his angle's a bit off there, so but can go down for the blue.
Yeah. Could just drop in dead weight and stay on the plate, but no, he's
No.
I'll take the green on now.
Yeah, all long blue. So no matter what his preference is.
How's this going to finish? Not the best.
12.
Can't see where his next road's coming from. This one will pass the player. Oh, that's nice.
13.
Such a good potter, you know, like just get down, see ball, hit ball, and into the hole.
Slightly misjudged his angle there, and
18.
Yeah.
I don't know whether he actually picked a target, and that's one of the things you have to do when you get to those scenarios. There's not multi-choice here. You have to find his target. He's got one here, but it certainly wasn't an intended one, I'm sure.
He's striking the ball well, though.
Yeah, well, the thing is, you know, at the end of the day, you still have to pot the balls. Positions can be overrated at times.
Trouble is when you keep making yourself hard shots like this, sooner or later, you know.
Errors will come. As you say, you got no problem with those long blues and
No.
in the centre pockets. He's been immaculate in those shots.
24.
Chance now, back in here. Oops.
Catch Yola, 24.
24 for Mikey. Hasn't left James much at all, no, James. Probably play a safety here. Try and keep that cue ball down behind the colours and take that red down the table. Got to keep Mikey tight because of the way he's seen him.
Yes, what made that miss so surprising. You know, once he started to get in and
Yeah.
knock some balls in, yeah, that was a very gettable shot. Some people logging in there.
Yeah, that was Steve Jamison from Victoria. Boys are over there in lockdown, probably haven't got much to do tonight. Tune in and watch some snooker. How are you, Jamo? Hopefully we're good to see you soon.
Yes, hopefully the borders open soon, Jamo, and we can either get over to see you or you can get over to South Australia. But
Got a couple of tournaments coming up at the Empire. Furphy Open and Johnny Walker Classic coming up, so Super League finals are going on at the moment. There's a bit happening. Mike is certainly attacking. He's not backing away from any shots.
no, I got a bit lucky there too because I don't reckon he's left much on.
It's been getting away a little bit last.
Jamo
Frame and a half.
he keeps missing his shots. Well,
Yeah, he hasn't left
he
anything.
had to leave me something. That's right. He's got to run away again. Get down there somewhere by the yellow.
Yeah. You can't get frustrated when the player's doing this, you know, having a go and not leaving anything on. You just still got to play the right shots, and your opportunities will come. You keep playing the correct shots. Sooner or later he's going to miss one and leave you in.
Yep.
That's a pretty good safety.
I think he had a hit and run there. He saw a plant there, I think, and decided to have a half a dip at that and run away at the same time.
I think Mike's just playing a containing shot. He just come off the side rail and just trying to sit up on this red.
Yeah.
James may have a dip at this.
It's no real value.
Yeah, he
It's
might have
going
been able to
nowhere.
send the cue or stun down the end of the table. No,
you're right.
yeah, right, John. A bit hard. Gee, way too hard. You've got to judge that pace, James.
Again, though,
That cue ball should be
not bad.
tied up to the back cushion.
Yeah,
though.
it should be right behind the brown, sitting on the cushion.
Yeah, you shouldn't really leave Mike in the middle of the table, but fortunately he hasn't left anything on.
He's going to like the opportunity now to play a decent safety.
Yeah. So he has much better weight.
Yeah, dying at the
There's
cushion.
Mike's cue ball.
Yeah.
That's where James's cue ball should have been in the last shot. Needs to catch this fine. If he gets it thick, he's going to leave him in. He's played it pretty well. A little bit heavy on the pace again, but
Yeah, he ran into the other edge, so they took the weight off it.
yeah, not too bad.
No, at all, actually. It's
It's the most
been a bit
safety
harder.
I think this is the most safety shots we've seen in a row, John. Before someone's attempted the pot. Oh, that's a fantastic pot.
That's a great pot. Found one through the gap there and said, okay.
Now, Tip and James, you're going to be right up behind this green here. If you've got good touch, you can leave him really. That looks pretty good. That's put James in a fair bit of trouble because it's not.
It's very hard to find somewhere to hide now.
Yeah, the problem's not making contact with the red. It's about
Leaving nothing.
What you're going to leave on.
Yeah. Finding somewhere you can nestle in that, maybe the one nearest the black. If you can hit that pretty full and leave the white in there,
Yeah.
that might be something. No, he's gone the Hail Mary. Well, this is something that this is Alex Higgins stuff. That's an interesting result. He's thinking he's done okay, actually.
I was watching the World Championship this year, and when Selby was playing Aaron O'Sullivan, and O'Sullivan did this a couple of times, and Selby said he was disrespectful doing that. And O'Sullivan said, "Well, I'm not great at getting out of the snookers, so I didn't know. I thought it was my best opportunity."
I'm going to cut this out. He pots out. Wow. He's on the black too, I think. He's got choices, pink or black. Good man, buddy. Just keep the card, mate. You know, you want it on the ease, or you know, you can actually take some cash out, pay the pokies.
I might just do that.
Yeah.
Fakey did.
Oop, this one in the centre.
What? Mikey was a ball in the
that's
centre?
right.
That's unbelievable. It must be the first centre
And
ball
where's
he's
the right
missed.
going? Oh no, James has got to start at this time.
He's got one. He's got one in the middle.
One in the middle now.
James needs to get going. Been a while since he potted a ball.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
Yeah, that's nice.
Trouble here is that the
Angle's
cue
a bit
ball's
too
running
much.
away,
Yeah,
and we can
hopefully
float
he can
this in.
float, yeah. Yeah, it's going up and down, that's
Yeah,
fine.
he's played that pretty well, I think. Yep.
Yeah. plenty of room with the green off the spot there. So had a nice gap to stun into.
Should be able to hold it for the blue here. No?
Trying to come down the black line here.
It's dropped short.
Yeah. I'll have to take the yellow here. No, this is probably the wrong shot now.
Tell you what, when you pot left-handed like that,
I'll take it back. It's obviously the right way
he
to approach it.
he really backs himself with that left hand. You know, like that was an excellent shot. That's the shot you see O'Sullivan play.
15.
That's it.
He thinks he's out of position and he just knocks him in.
Shot that one. That wasn't sort of. It's a halfway house shot there. He hadn't made up his mind whether he was going to go over and back or stun down the rail, and he did it halfway.
Yeah. You still take the blue. You can go in
Oh,
and
the blue's
out of bulk.
but it should have been a lot tighter from the play he had. Oops.
Oh.
Those are the errors that occur when you don't get what you should have got. You know, you had lots of choices,
James
lots of range.
can't afford to be making these errors.
No.
Mikey's going to punish him. Otherwise.
Can you get me an ashtray, please?
One.
Oh, Mikey's got a chance to secure this frame actually. It's opportunities that won't come along that often, so you want to just capitalise on them.
Bad miss that blue in the middle by James.
Yeah, followed up by a bad miss by Mikey on the pink.
Just have another look.
Yeah, we could take the blue now and just sort of open that area up so less those reds go back. Red blue just gives you a bit more freedom around that spot area. It would like to just nudge those reds out a little bit.
Play on.
See, that's
We had yellow. 8.
You don't see that too often.
no,
Probably the easiest ball he's missed in the match so far.
it's very rare.
Fortunately, he's probably got away with it. He hasn't actually left anything on John.
He's been very fortunate there.
Could have easily left that one on the ball he's played, but he's just got away with it. He hasn't left it on.
It's very rare for Mikey to miss a shot like that. It's almost like he hadn't made up his mind whether he was going to go for the blue or put a little bit of check on and get it inside the.
If James is going to
To
chip
the,
off here, he's going to open
to the
these
black.
balls up, so he wants to make sure he gets a good cue ball safe here.
Yeah. Where's that light going?
Oh. Well, for a second, he was only going to knock that yellow in.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
Certainly this is a challenging shot here for Mike.
Surely he's not, surely he's not going to take on one of these reds, is he? Yes, he is. This time he hasn't got away. This time he hasn't got away with it.
No.
Here's your opportunity, James. Mike is leading 34 to 15. He's still, what's he got? 5 reds on the table, so there's still plenty of opportunity. Really good opportunity here to clinch this frame here. Get the blue back on the spot. 3 reds nice in the open. Should better
6.
get these.
Seven.
Yeah, he's okay. Caught it over, run that for a second. A little bit straight. Will he screw back for the black again, or will he go up for the blue? He's going back for the blue.
Oh, no.
No.
15.
Wrong side of the blue.
Oh, we're so focused on this end of the table, we forgot about the red up the other end.
Yeah, he's got a nice red up there.
Yeah.
Good time to get rid of it now.
Come back with the brown.
Oh my God, that's just lazy.
Going to George Artis.
Yeah,
20.
There's no excuse to miss that.
No, well, that's two. Both of them are missed now. Shots
Yeah.
that you would you'd swear they couldn't miss.
That could be a really
Little lapses of concentration. When you get those winning opportunities, you must actually have full focus.
Yeah.
It's surprising that they've both made errors in stages of the match where they're frame clinching opportunities.
Really surprised that James missed that because
Yeah.
and it wasn't anything hard about it.
Yeah, and he wasn't overworking the white ball. I think he decided he just got to stay for the green. And,
scores are tight now.
decided he wants to get on that red. Okay.
Not an easy shot.
But again, it's one you don't have to take on. And it's a frame, you're probably going to lose a frame if you miss it. So
Could put the cue ball back behind the yellow.
get the
What
white
she's
enough.
attempted to do was he doubled this. That's in.
No, he
He
wasn't
held his
trying
hand
to,
up. I don't think he was going
no,
for
he
that.
was trying to get sneaky, just
Yeah.
didn't pull the white back far enough. Now, yes,
Probably just play safe off the yellows. Send the cue ball down this end and
just
leave the
trying to
yellow
leave
ball
the
safe
yellow,
up to
trying
the
to
ball
fine
can.
enough to get it somewhere back where the white is. Needs it fine enough just not to push it back over there, and the white floats all the way down here.
Yeah. It's caught the jaw. I know he hasn't. I thought he'd caught the jaw there.
Look at
A
Joel.
bit fatter than we wanted to, but that's all right. It's done the job.
6-point lead to Mikey. 41-35. Frames up for grabs.
Yeah, again.
Oh, we're getting close frames at least.
This might be too heavy. Yeah. No. I thought he had actually left that up. It's floated past.
Probably put the yellow behind the black here, I would say, and try and get the cue ball back behind the blue.
They can finish that much.
I don't like that shot.
No, well, this is.
It's given James.
I think what we're seeing at the moment, Phil, is that we've got a couple of guys that have put a lot of time into break building,
Yeah.
and as relative newbies to snooker, their safety options are still quite limited.
Yeah. That's caught the jaw. It's going over towards that corner pocket. Interesting frame is the blue's near the rail. That's a good shot. Let's cut that one in.
Two.
Green and brown are okay, but the
Come back,
blue's
he's
the
got-
blue's the
he's got
problem
one.
ball here.
Five.
That's a nice shot.
If
Just favour
that
that.
stops, I was going to say if it stopped, he may be able to chance
He's
to
still got
move
enough,
the, move
he's
the
still
blue.
got enough
but-
angle there to have a go at it. Try and make contact with the blue.
You think? Yeah, I think he's perhaps a touch straight. I don't know.
Yeah, no, it was. Sorry.
Yeah, he didn't have enough angle. Needed that cue ball to stop dead a rail, but yeah, this cue ball can go behind the black here if he's good enough.
James
At least he's got a
Georgiadis,
better weight on
9.
this one.
Yeah.
That's a much better weight. That's putting more pressure on Mikey. When you can't get your hand on the cloth, you're shooting off the rail. It's much harder.
Still, it's not a bad angle.
It's
Nice.
smart.
So it's
Dangerous
back
one to
up.
take on
Yeah.
because if you miss it, you're going to probably stick it up.
It's not the best safety shot either. But
No.
it's awkward without being a quality safety shot. Left it in an awkward spot.
That's clever from James. That is a
That's
really
a very
good
good bit of
shot.
shot.
I like that
That's
shot.
That's impressive safety.
Yeah.
After I've just chastised them for poor safety, then he goes and plays a brilliant one like that.
That's the best safety shot he's hit in the match.
And yeah, at the stage of the frame as well, it's critical.
Yeah, well, he's got a 3-point lead, so
So we're going 2 cushions on this one. Off the back rail.
He's made contact, but
Yeah, no.
oh, hang on. Geez, for a second there. Yeah, he needed to come off back rail.
Off the back rail, coming back into it.
Now, can he get the cue ball onto that pink?
What's the
Catch this fine. Come off two rails.
cushions, yeah.
Hasn't quite hit it hard enough, by looks of it. It's coming down.
Mine was good, but yeah, just a millimetre thinner on the contact, and it could have made it down here. Now it's a challenging shot, but it's a frame winner.
He's got it.
That's the
got
white
it.
ball.
No, he's okay.
11.
It's fine.
Well, it's been entertaining, Phil.
Yeah.
You know, the classic snooker players would chuckle at some of the safety shots, but they'll all be impressed with the pilot skills.
Well, James, it ended up being a safety shot, but actually one in the frame, because the safety shot he played off two rails and sent the cue ball behind the black was actually the clincher.
Yep.
Mikey tried to come off two rails and caught it a bit wrong, left the blue up, and that was the frame. Anyway, interesting match. 2-1 to James. He'd be feeling good. He'd be right in it, you know. Like, I think the general consensus out there was that Mikey was the favourite for this match. You know, like,
Yeah, well, just simply by previous records, you know, Mike is a proven winner, and it's a hard thing to break. You know, I mean, James hasn't won a major singles title.
he's got good record in doubles.
Good record in doubles, yeah.
Very close in singles.
Yes.
Sort of, I think semi-finals, and perhaps lost perhaps a final. I'm trying to think back to some of his 9-ball exploits, but he's certainly been pretty close. Only a matter of time though before he breaks his duck, because you know, a player with the kind of ability James has got, he's going to break through sooner or later. You know.
Yep.
This could be his night.
And just toughen up those edges, because there's no question he's got the ability. You know, just like that last red he missed in that frame.
Yeah.
You know, really, he got down there nicely, and there was every opportunity to clinch the frame right there.
The way I see it now, John, is that this frame is a big one for James, because if he can get a 3-1 lead, then puts Mikey under.
Psychologically,
you know,
it's
it puts
a good
Mikey under more
start.
pressure, and you know, it's a nice little buffer. It's 3-1 up instead of being 2-all. You know, big difference. I don't like the way they're breaking. Yeah, he's caught that.
He's gone the check side break that time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's to open a few more reds up. That's what he's thinking.
I think he just decided the other one went bad, so I'm going to go back to the check side break. He was telling me through the week that he'd been playing a check side break, and I'm going, well, you know, it does get a few more reds in play, but you know,
the correct break-off is to hit the last red. The last red at the corner of the pack.
That's the one the
With the
pros
running
use.
side and catch it right. That's exactly how you should break off.
Well, you only really get the two reds moving, both
Yeah.
sides going out, and if you hit it right, they both come back into similar positions. So
See that shot? You had a fair bit of check side of that to avoid those reds on the side table there. James may have a crack at this.
well, yeah,
I think he can get past it.
they don't die wondering scenarios like this. Actually, probably get it to the full screen until we need to. Can we do the full screen again, Damo? Just easier to call angles. Yeah, that's
That one's good, yeah.
yeah. Oop, look out.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, he's left a red part, but awkward queuing, John,
Yeah.
over the yellow. And also the cue ball going towards the pack, unless he plays it with side. Awkward to play with side over the ball. Oh, look at that, nice.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's all good. Yeah, difficult shot. And, just need a pinch of check there.
Oh, now he's going to need all the extensions out to play if he wants to play the black here, which I'm pretty sure he will. Need the old fishing rod, as they say.
Yeah, well they've got all the
Now they've got
all
the
those
extra
long
extensions,
extensions
yeah.
and think Mikey's probably got to go and borrow James's extension. They're good mates, so
Yeah.
yeah.
Sure.
As much as they want to win, they're sort of they're quite happy to share equipment.
Yeah. A few more people out there watching now. Looks like on the screen.
Yep. And now I think most of the dinner crew should be back shortly. So
Oh, the other boys haven't come back yet from dinner?
not all of them. There's a few there. There's still another. It was like 30 something for dinner, so decent size crowd coming. What's going on with the black here?
Where's this black going to spot? Referee Glenn Dominga just
Yeah,
checking out that spot there.
It's going to be a big advantage to Mikey if it does go, because you don't want to put it up in the pink spot there.
I think the red's sitting in front of the blacks too wide.
Yes, definitely. We went to brush off the black.
He may still be up. A bit tight, but
No, I think it's on.
oh,
That's a good shot.
Well,
Mikey's just not feeling it right now.
no.
Michael Gatchell 9, James Georgiadis 7.
Not an easy table to come to though. Oh, he's got the long red, but colours. Wow. That was a bit of a loose one there from James. Might have got away with it. Hasn't looks like he hasn't left much on there.
Yeah, so all Mikey did was just
Chip off
back
back
off
in
this one and get back into.
back in the bulk. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh no.
Oh, it was on. It didn't look like it. The angle's deceptive. It looked like it was a much harder pot than.
It did on this camera
yeah.
angle. Yeah.
But he's got a nice look on the brown now. So
Yeah.
there's not a lot down here though. It's hard to
There's
find
not.
it.
No. There's only a couple of loose reds that are actually out, but they're not easily placed to get on.
Well, he's got on the only real open red.
He's got on the one near the black spot.
Yeah.
Trouble is he's got to power it in and come back for one of the colours down by the bulk colours. Yeah.
Michael Gatchell 5.
I think you might see the left hand come into play here.
Yep.
Well, I don't know. Has he missed a left-handed shot today?
No.
I don't think he has. Guess you should play him all left-handed. It's hard to get the blue back on the spot here. Oh, well,
It keeps surprising us with these misses because they've been potting every.
I've got a feeling that James was trying to power that in and try and open the reds up a bit there.
No, the white was never coming down fast enough to do that. I think.
Not sure which red he was playing.
Yeah, it's a strange shot.
Tell you what, it's just a strange table now. You've got yellow that's sitting in with amongst the reds, colours off their spots.
Yeah, this is going to be a very ugly frame, this one. Just the way it's all panned out. This is
Yeah.
probably
The one who plays the
exact
safety is going to probably win this frame.
the exact opposite frames to what they've been playing all week.
Yeah.
You know, as soon as they couldn't make 100, they'd start again. So,
James didn't mind the safety battle though when he was playing against Farley. Don't know why he just doesn't chip off. Yeah, you've got two reds over there. You chip off and get that white ball down behind the brown.
it's
I don't know why he's playing that shot. Like you said, they're new to the game, so not really knowing the safety side of it too well just yet. Both very aggressive potters, and want to attack as much as they can. This match could come down to who plays the better safety, because yeah, it's not always going to be about potting.
No, that's correct.
So he's had a crack at that one.
Well,
And
it was going to leave a whole lot. And then the black might have been on there actually.
It's left the one over the middle though.
Yeah, and if he was on the black there, then that would have been a good way to open them up and
Yeah.
get both
Took a risk there,
the
but
balls into play.
colours are not easily placed here though.
One.
So I don't know what he's powered into the middle with pace.
Yeah, that was very gettable. But some of the others have been tough shots.
Yeah. A bit straight. Probably wanted a little bit more angle on this to maybe able to just stun out for the brown. Come around off 2 cushions.
Done well.
Still got that loose red that's near the yellow spot there. You can get on. Next.
Decided to come up here.
Yep. Wasn't worried about that one. Leave that one later.
Yep.
9.
So I'm going to have to play for the blue here. Black can't get up to the black. Red's covering that black.
10.
A little bit more angle in this so I could go into them, I reckon. Because you can't really
He has
just
got
pick
a
them
little
off.
bit of angle.
He's got enough.
Probably want to make contact with the pink there and hopefully land on one of those reds. Oh, he's got the one loose red there,
Yep.
which he's on, which brings him back around nicely for the pink or the black.
Decided to run away, I think. Looks like it.
I'm not taking that on.
And chip off.
I'm surprised. Probably may have taken that one. It wasn't that hard a shot with the extension. Certainly a chance to keep the break going. James had a crack at that, or he just played safe?
That's a good question.
If he did, he missed it by a fair way, but he managed to negotiate
All the traffic, yeah.
the path back to the bulk area. Okay. Ooh, very close. Chance to get the cue ball behind the brown here, if he can judge it.
Nice, fine, a little bit of side. It's a pretty good line actually.
It's not too
It's
bad.
flattened out pretty much off that cushion.
Yeah. Blue's covering the reds on the side of the table. Well, so I have to just chip off again. Contact with the brown has helped.
Yeah, it certainly helped.
That's put James pretty close to that back rail.
Very tough safety shot now.
Red's sitting near the popper there, but it looks like it's fairly straight. He's just going to come up behind this one. Doesn't look like he's left that red on, the one I just spoke about.
No, I think
Oh,
he's
he's
just
having a
off
look
it.
now, but I
He's just
don't-
having it just off, I reckon.
Yeah, pink's covering the other red. A fairly smart shot there from James, hasn't left anything on.
Well, he was on that. He had it fat.
Gee,
That ball was on.
missed
And
it by a long way.
Yeah, it's surprising on both parts. That James left it to him, and
Quite fortunate actually where
Yeah.
it's landed because he
then Mikey missing it. So I thought James had played a reasonably clever shot from where he was, but he actually left him a clean chance.
Should send this red round a table and get that cue ball. That's the shot.
Yeah.
I think James is slowly learning. It's a fairly good safety shot.
Yeah.
Well, he's only got a 20-point lead here. There's still a lot of reds on the table. Pretty ugly table there. He goes three or four jammed up on the cushion. A bit heavy on the no kiss on the ground this time. Here's an opportunity for James.
Yeah, and he won't back off this one.
No, he'll definitely have a go at this one. Good shot he can get on the plate. Yep, take the black here.
Yes, he can get down to this group of your reds on the back cushion. Oh, James, you can't be doing that.
James Georgiadis, 1.
So it's a
Really good opportunity there for him. I wonder if Mikey will pop this red and not go hard into those three and bounce them all out. He should.
I think they were just, he's decided to have a go, but the danger is you get them out and you don't get on the colour, then you've opened them up for the incoming player. So.
Yeah, there was always a good chance, I think, that he would land on a colour there. He's landed on the blue, okay. The problem is he's landed close to the cushion. Pretty hard to get to the next red now. Just feel with James at the moment, he's got Mikey under a bit of pressure. If he can keep playing good safety, take his chances. Well, he had a good chance just a second ago, but he failed to pot that black. It's an interesting frame. Neither player's dominating. So Mikey's having a go at this long one here. No. Has he got away with it, or has he not got away with it? Or he's... The redness land near the hole, maybe covering the other one from going in there.
Yeah.
He's got the one on the other side. He's actually playing the jigger.
Over the rest, and he's got to punch through it too because it's going the wrong way. So.
Just saying, if you've got pots of the perhaps beyond the yellow may go under that red. Or we take the pink in the middle after.
Pink in the middle or the blue under the red?
Yeah, I'm sort of looking at the yellow, like perhaps we get that yellow out there. Blue might be on too. Blue's taking the blue, yeah.
Look at the cushion first.
Yeah, off the red, yeah.
There's enough for him to play it off, yeah.
Here's another really good opportunity for James now.
6.
Well, those three reds aren't that cute, and the other one on the rail's not hardly, but it's still an opportunity that he's got to grasp. He's got to get in and make at least a decent score. It doesn't look like a frame situation, but at least if you make 25, something like that, and just chip off again, he's right back in the match and got a bit of a lead.
Well, he's definitely right in this frame. Left hand again. Sharp.
No issue with that.
Like the way he struck it, but
probably a bit unlucky. He just didn't quite get enough action to get into.
He was hoping, I think, to come inside on the other side of those two reds and be on the one, or one of them anyway. Chip off. I like the way he's played that one because he's played that at a much better pace. Look at this, going right behind the brown here. Ooh,
cut the angle off so that one that's in the open, you can only play this one here on the right hand side of
Well,
the
that's
rail.
pretty, yeah, that's pretty
And
1
keep-
point in the lead now.
Yeah, and you know, opportunity to get back with the red and play.
Well, Mikey's caught that thick too. Has he left him? I reckon he has. He's left him on that red on the outside. Oh no,
Yeah.
perhaps he hasn't. No, black's in the way. Oh, that's a good shot.
One.
It's a nice pot, right?
And,
Oh,
and a lovely little nudge
Well.
on the blue.
Yeah. You gotta get the rubs every so often. That's certainly a handy one because now this is a frame winning
Yeah,
opportunity.
yeah, definitely.
Six.
Now play this one. Will he stick for the black in the middle, or will he come back? No,
Seven.
he's confident on his middle pockets as well.
Yeah.
This is a big shot for the frame.
James
Didn't,
George.
didn't play that one with conviction because
no.
he could have. I thought he could have screwed back for the red, at least, and he didn't.
Interesting. That's
He sort of half
that's-
hit that one, didn't
yeah.
he?
It's just surprising the misses they have when they put some beautiful balls and then they miss stuff that you think will.
I think James was in two minds there. I think he was just thought he'll take the black, play safe with the red, whereas he's been attacking, pop the black, screw back, try and clinch the frame.
That's a good safety shot. Oh no,
It's not bad.
not bad.
8 point lead to James, so this red becomes really vitally important now. Either player gets it, they're probably favourite for the frame.
I got taught a lesson as a young man. I think I must have been 17, and I was in Wellington, and I found a snooker hall there. I was on holiday, and I walked in. The guy said, "Oh, you want a game, mate?" I said, "Yeah, sure." He goes, "Yeah, I haven't got time to play a whole frame." He said, "What about we play one red?" One red. I said, "Never heard of one red." He says, "Well, what you do is that we alternate. That you break first, the red starts on the black spot, and the black's off the table. Once you break the red, the black goes back on the table, and you play the frame from there."
Oh, well.
And as a young fella, thinking I was a bit sharper than I was, I think he got me for about 100, and that's back in the days when 100 actually meant something. And I said to the guys the other day, I said, "That's fine playing this game here, trying to make hundreds, but most frames are decided at the end." I said, "It wouldn't hurt you guys to play some one red and see how your safety pans out."
Yeah, I hear what you're saying there. That's a nice double there from James.
Yeah, it's an important double because he's right in there now, just
Yep.
getting good position on the yellow.
Ooh, wants that to get past that blue. Yep, just okay. Now, really good opportunity.
Got some running up and down now though.
Oh.
Yeah,
You got some back and
the
forth.
brown
It's
spot's
big-
actually been covered,
It's a
which
much
is,
harder rainbow here than it would have been if they were all on this
yeah, I
box.
didn't realise that the pink ball was actually covering the brown spot. Had that not been the
Yeah,
case,
it would have been a comfortable finish, I think.
yeah, I think he's landed pretty straight on this too.
Ten.
Just taking the points.
Yeah, it was pretty hard to pull all the way back off that.
Yeah. Want to make sure he plays a good safety shot here.
Yeah. That's good. The two ball target down there. There's a
James
foul.
George.
No. Interesting to see what pace Mikey hits us at.
Overcut that.
Overcut it.
To safety and.
Well, I don't know if it's come safe now. This cue ball's coming all the way back down here.
Yeah, I know. This is yeah.
These are the shots that James has been knocking in. This is frame ball here.
No,
He
this,
pops
yeah, actually, it looks a lot easier from this angle. Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Well, he got a bit of safety in mind there. He didn't want to like leave it up and. So Mikey now needs a snooker. 51 to James, Mikey 29. 18 on the table. Never easy getting snookers when you've only got 2 or 3 balls on the table, John.
Yeah,
you've got to be so precise.
Yeah.
It's possible, but
yeah, obviously, this is an area where the good billiard players come into their own in these scenarios.
yeah,
You notice that most of the top end snooker players as well are very good at controlling this sort of scenario.
James plays
Not just
smart.
trying to get the snookers, but trying to lead the white in an awkward spot if they don't get them.
Yeah, James played smart. They just played that slowly,
Yep.
trying to leave it over the pocket if you miss.
Well, you
Makes
know-
it a lot harder.
Well, even if you pot it, then it's still only one snooker, but you've got less options. So you're more chance of making. It's an interesting shot. More chance of making a snooker when you've got 2 balls to hide behind.
Well, knocks this in. It's 3-1 to James. Yep.
Yep.
Oh, James Georgiadis. Oh,
So that'll do for that frame.
I'll be back crazy.
Okay.
Excuse me, can I have everybody's attention, please? Thank you. There is too much talking going on here in the background. Right? Too much. I can hear it way over there. I'm quite sure the players are. A little bit of respect for the players. Let them play the game. If you want to have a chat, please go outside. Thank you.
sorry, Roger. I think so. One goes to TD.
He's like frozen. When you go to there, buddy.
Anyone that's not aware, this is a best of 9 final, state final here. Both boys in their first state final. There's probably a few little nerves out there. James seems to have settled into the match
Those gremlins. Thanks.
much better than what Mikey has. But never discount Mikey. 3-1, but he certainly want to get this frame to get back into it. James would be feeling pretty confident now with 3-1 lead. He just needs to tighten up his safety a bit, I think. Like, it's been a little bit loose on his safeties. shot from James. Reds are already spread out nicely. First person they can get in. Good scoring opportunity, but probably not from this shot. Well, I used to play that dead weight with the cue ball in the corner. My co-commentator's probably got out for a cigarette, so I'm sure he'll be back. Really important frame for Mikey now, facing the 3-1 deficit at the moment. Played out with a lot of check side. May have left James a chance at this one closer to the hole. He's had a dip at it, but and been fairly fortunate, I think. Left a really good cue ball up against the rail. There's a red may go in the middle, but it's a pretty tough shot, especially when you're 3-1 down. Knowing Mikey though, probably won't back away from it. That's a good shot, but let's try to come up on the black. Just a touch hard. Don't think he's on the black. Pink's on in the middle. Struck that well. Can Mikey get amongst these colours? Get in. Looks like he's laying a little bit straighter than he wanted to be on this blue. He wanted to land top side of the blues. He always wanted to top side so he can come down on the reds. Makes it so much easier. Looking at the camera angle here, it looks like it's pretty straight. Can't do a lot with the cue ball, but it looks like it might be this. No, just has to drop it in. He's got another red, needs to pop this and screw back for the blue. Or yeah, struck it well. Caught the red, but it's still good. Just take the yellow down. I'd like to be able to get up on the black somehow, but it's not easy to get to. I have an opportunity here to pot the red that's in between the two reds there, the one that's in the middle of the 3 reds. Just looking at the camera angle again, I don't think you can get on that black. Have to come back for the blue again by the looks of it. Oh, let's clip that red again. Yeah, that black's just, it's on the spot, but it's surrounded by reds. So it's really hard to get to. It's okay. It's got the red closest to the pocket.
3.
Guess the blue. So the blue should still pass the green and brown into the green pocket. Getting to the next red now is going to be a little bit more difficult though. At the top of the pack there, or sort of near the pack,
28.
should go. Maybe not. Oh,
Out.
it's gone and off.
Michael Cacciola, 28.
28 points to Mikey. Probably just doing a little bit anxious, Mikey. Trying to get a sizable lead, then knocking a decent break, but he's trying to force the pace and he's got him off. James will probably have a go at this long one. He's hit that really well. Jeez, if he's on that black, that's a fantastic shot. Just having a close look. Let's have a look. No, I don't. Yeah, I don't think he's on it. He's trying to do bend it. Well, fantastic, great shot. Looking, I didn't think he could get through to that, but he has. Black's gone back into another awkward spot. My co-commentator's just arrived back in the commentary box after his little break. Welcome back, John.
Thank you, Phil. And Mikey got away to a good start.
Yeah, knocked in 28. Just tried to force the pace with a shot and went off. Let James back in, but James just scored 12 and knocked in a really good red to get on the black. Then missed that one. So it's been a little bit of a tendency at the frames. Mikey's sort of been jumping out at the start of the frame, and then James has sort of been pegging his way back into him.
There's no value in taking this. No value at all.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Mikey just seems to be forcing, like, okay, he's part of that. Well, where's the next shot coming from? Whereas a good safety forced James.
He had this ball by the centre here.
Yeah.
Because he could have chipped off and just trying to lift him.
He's got to try and force James into making errors where he can get in to get a good break, but he's trying to force the pace a little bit himself, I think. So he pops the red, but there's just no value in it.
Michael Cacciola, 1.
Like you said. Nothing wrong with safety there, though.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
Go away with that.
Yeah. Should be chipping off the outside of this red here.
Fine as possible.
Get up behind one of those colours.
Put it a bit finer than he expected and it's run a
Yeah.
bit further. But still, it's in a tidy spot. James got to play a similar shot now.
Easy to hit those shots thick. He caught it a bit thick, and then he's actually, well, he's got fortunate because he's left him Chinese for this.
You're bridging, long bridge here and with not a lot of value again.
And also opening up those reds.
Yeah, no, it's not good percentage by either player tonight. Actually, they've all been very aggressive about trying to get things going. But there's two sides to every sport, and you've got to actually be able to play some good
Is
safety
that
as
cue
well.
ball going?
Yeah, it's gone.
Okay. Well,
They're both
as soon as he hit that,
losing to
as soon as I hit that, I thought he's hit this wide. That could be
That's
pretty
the difference between sort of having good queuing room and being on the, close to the cushion like that. I mean,
Yeah.
you still probably shouldn't miss those, but it complicates the shot dramatically when you're that
Yeah.
close to the cushion.
Yeah, no, you shouldn't miss those.
You pull the blue out here.
He might be just trying to kick it from behind and just
Yeah.
so he's on it for the corner pocket.
Yep.
Like that.
Yeah, he's played that well.
Yeah. Yeah, James missed a trick there. This is a really good chance for him to.
Yeah, Mikey played a poor shot to let James in.
That's not the best either.
No, he's got too much action on that. I think he just tried a gentle stun and it's gone through too far.
6.
This pot could have been a lot easier if he held it up there.
7.
Loves those centres. Chance to lay a snooker here.
Catch all. 7.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Killed
and
the pink,
killed the
but-
pink.
Yeah.
So it's not a bad ploy. 20 odd in front. He's happy to just pick up the odd point in the colour now.
Yeah.
Just to keep James having to work hard.
James needs to be careful here. Glenn will be all over a foul. The referee will be all over a foul miss if he doesn't make a good enough attempt to hit one of these reds.
Well, particularly when he's got a one cushion escape. So
Oh,
if he chooses to play multi cushion, then
left hand. What's going on here? Oh, is it one?
but yeah, that's probably left Mikey the chance now
Yeah.
to seal the frame. One good pot here and get up on the blue.
No.
Again, sort of errors from both of them.
The only consolation he's got is left the cue ball in the rail, so he's on the red, but that's a good shot.
1.
That's a good shot. Got through that nicely.
Yep. Good opportunity here to land on these reds around the black spot here, if he plays this right. Well, he's decided to go into it. I don't think that was a correct shot. We need to control that.
Yeah, because the black was gettable.
Yeah.
You have to actually go into the reds.
He's just going to trickle up behind the black here.
6.
So 36 to Mikey and 19 to James. So, Mikey's got only a 17-point lead, which is nothing. 4 reds on the table. He's in a snooker. Got to be careful here. Make contact, but he needs to get it safe. Probably has to hit this with some pace. Oh, he's caught that side of it, which is not good. Kiss sort of helped.
Yeah.
If it didn't kiss, I think it's going to leave him smack bang on that red. The left hand come into play again here.
Result there.
This is a little bit hard to reach, this one. Here's an opportunity for Mikey.
Yeah, awkward one again though, bridging over.
Yeah.
There might be a window through
Yeah, I
between
think there
both
is.
those. Yeah, this should be frame winner here.
Yeah. Mikey needs to put this frame to bed.
Yeah, 3 blacks puts it out of reach.
Yeah.
So keep trying to nudge these balls around. I'm not sure. Better off to go deep screen there and try and catch the outside of it, and then that way it could float up for the other one if it didn't work out. Interesting
Yeah,
shot.
not a good shot.
No.
Russell Cacciola, 8.
Oh, he's left James on here. If he wants to have a
long teaser.
a long red there, either that or he plays it safe. But no, James, he might have a crack at this
Yeah,
one.
have a dip at this.
And he's knocked it in
Further
too.
than that, yeah, you got it.
He's actually a really good knock potter, James. He in his semi-final against Phil, he knocked in a number of balls like that. Nice little kiss on the green too, which helped. Well, only the yellow ball is difficult here. The rest of the table is pretty good.
He's made the green hard too now with the
Yeah.
spot on the brown. So. But,
Oh,
that might have been a shot to try and get the yellow out and stay on one of those. That's a nice shot. You cleared the brown. Oh, it's come back again. I thought we cleared the brown off the spot.
Well, his left-handed shots in this match have
Yeah,
been superb.
They have been excellent. So, could have got a better result there if it's stiff. I'm not sure where it goes.
Yeah, I think it's on. I think it's still on. Perhaps it doesn't pass the green. It obviously didn't, because he would have, if it did, he would
He
have
would have had a go, yeah.
Jones, George
He tried to float in there, but
He's
that
played-
still worked out alright.
and he's played this well. Back in the 17 points down again. He's got Mikey in a fairly good snooker here too. Just missed the black. Trace's side on this. Oh yes. The only problem is though he's left it up.
He's pushed the blue safe, so.
Yeah. With the yellow being where it is,
Yeah.
no, that's Mikey's insurance there.
One.
I think James looks more confident with the two players at the moment.
He does too.
It's his body language and his way he's moving around the table. You know, taking his time, just working out where he wants to see if he's going to play safety off the yellow. Sure, he's not going to play for a double. He's already doubled a couple of nice ones in this match.
Just stop there.
Put the cue ball behind the blue.
Yep. We can keep the yellow somewhere.
Oh,
We can use
Surely he's not tempted at
two of
other
those
doubles.
balls. I'd be surprised if he does. Actually, I shouldn't be. I wouldn't be surprised anything at the moment,
No.
the way these boys have played. He had a half go, I think.
Jones, Georgiades, 5.
So it's now 12 points difference. Now the yellow is in play.
That blue being on the back cushion now sort of, again, works in Mikey's favour.
Yeah. It's not right up on the rail though, John, so it is gettable, but if you get behind it. Oh, where's that cue? Oh, he's okay. Just saw that cue ball tracking towards that pocket there. I thought it was. That's a better safety from Mikey.
Yep.
Jones needs to be careful with this one.
Yeah,
If
it's
you
a
can cut it
fine
into the blue, the blue
yeah.
can use
Blue
that as
hold
a
it up.
stopper.
Yeah.
Like that.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good shot.
That's a really good shot.
He's played it well.
Tell you what, if he gets his pace right, could be right up behind the black. No, not quite.
Yeah, and he actually was stiff enough to get the blue in play there as well.
Yeah. It's not the blue from one rail to another rail.
And probably a harder rail now too.
Yes. Oh, that's going close to going in.
Oh, he's flicked that.
He has flipped it.
Oh, that's just a frame there
held,
actually.
held his hand up there.
Yeah. You get on the brown now.
Yeah, brown's still tough though. That's not an easy brown there.
can extract it. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, hasn't worked out great.
I got a lesson from an old boy in New Zealand about flukes. He said, whenever you get a fluke, get the maximum. You can always apologise afterwards.
Yeah, it's part of the game. It happens, you know. You've got no control of it. That looks like he's overcut it.
That's it.
Well,
We'll catch you on.
safety shot there, Mikey, maybe better. You know, he's gone
No,
there.
it's a get. Oh, you got to go for this.
Got to go for them. Yeah.
Yeah, well,
But the frame's on the line though, still like.
Yeah, but you don't shy away from pop filter to win the frame. You really need the snooker.
Oh, that was the frame. Yeah, fair enough. That was the frame winner. Yeah.
Oh,
Can't double this one because the pink's in the way.
Oh, no, he's trying to find a way to squeeze it around there. There's a good chance of getting,
Oh man,
getting
you can
behind
put
the
that
black.
cue ball right up behind that black here.
Yeah.
It's got
Double
the
straight across.
perfect angle just to glide off it.
Yeah.
Judge the pace right, the blue comes in the middle of the table, you get a nice snooker here.
And more likely to on the other rail.
He's hit it too hard, maybe behind the pink. He's got the second prize.
Yeah. No, it's a turn, get a bit lucky.
So 13 points difference, 18 points out there. Mikey only needs the blue for James to need snookers. So hit this and get it safe. Oh,
Well,
gee, that's really bad. Man, this might be a free ball. This is going to be a free ball.
James George out of spot. Free ball.
No value in the free ball though.
not a lot.
Could play the black.
Right, the black and then
And
the
then,
snooker.
yeah, just push the black over and then.
No, he's going to put it back. And this is probably the right shot, I think. There's no value in taking a free ball, so you must have give Mikey
Yeah.
a chance to get the ball, get the blue, and maybe leave James a genuine chance.
I was worried about that centre pocket just being in the way of the angle there a little bit.
Yeah, he did actually play bottom to try and square it up more.
Yeah.
Played this one. And I
I
think,
think if he just misses, it's going to come off the back rail now. A bit worried about that side rail. He's hit it, but how far down does this blue come? Well, it's cuttable.
it's gettable.
It's gettable.
Yeah. I don't think Jimmy's going to die wondering.
No. He's already having a look at the potting angle. He's saying if I can knock this in, I can have this frame. Cue ball's going to end up on the pink. No?
No, he backed off, which is surprising. Unless you can play an effective safety, then you might as well take it on. And that was still the way I call it, effective.
Mikey can have a dip at this. No. I think it's a smart shot too from Mikey because he stuck that up.
Oh yeah, he needs one. So he doesn't need to get killed. That's
If
why I
Mikey,
thought
Mikey pots the
Jimmy
blue,
might have taken that.
James can still tie though, now. You won't be 13 points up if Mikey pots the blue. Oh, where's this going? He may... I've got a little lucky there.
That could easily been stuck. It's still gettable, but it's awkward.
Yeah, I don't think you'll even have to
And
do
it
it
probably
this.
doesn't help James there either because it's pushed the black into a tougher spot.
Big frame this, especially for Mikey, then it's 3-1 down.
Yeah, he really needs to win this one. He had a go, yeah.
That might.
No, yeah,
No?
tweaked it.
Ooh. Just caught those jaws and bounced away from the pocket. Just enough to make this awkward for James. But it is on.
There's definitely.
It's a thin cut. He's got it.
You hit that very fat as well. It still went in. New cloth helps the.
So now Mikey only needs the pink. James needs them both.
Pockets are receiving the calls pretty well actually.
A good safety shot,
Couple of
James.
shots
If
with
you can
that
send this
side.
pink around the angles, get the pink up on the top cushion where the black spot is, and get the cue ball down the outer end. What is it? That is not a bad shot.
He's got the white on in a good spot.
He's getting good pace on his safety shots now, James.
Yep.
This has put Mikey under a bit of pressure. Mikey stuck this.
Yeah.
Well, James still needs both of them, but he's got a good opportunity here.
Then got to steer
Yeah.
float down on the black. Play the sevens. No, it's down there. Oh.
6.
That could have been a lot easier shot on the black than it's got here. And control that as well as I know it could.
Awkward, really awkward one, this one,
Yeah.
though. Oh, wow. I was wondering if he was going to play that
James
left hand.
Georgiadis, 6.
But he's been playing it so well on his left hand. Right.
Oh, Mikey.
Now or never for you, Mikey.
Yeah, it's one of those where you just steel yourself,
Yeah.
put this in, leave it the next way.
I'll back this one in, John. There we go. Let's get back under pressure. Just wonder if James would have that black back again. Perhaps he would have thought. I suppose you've got to have a go at it, but it was an opportunity perhaps to play safely, John. If he wanted to, really wanted to.
Yeah, and
Because it was awkward that
it's
way.
never, you would never say that's a gettable play.
No, that was a tough play.
They're really tough.
We're going to have an interval. I think a 15-minute interval now, and it's like 3-2 to James. We'll come back and we'll see you in 15 minutes.
Yeah, I know. Real area in there. Oh, there you go. Glenn. That's the time to have a break. Well, they announced beforehand they'd go 5.
Yeah, but you don't want to come back for one
That's what we said earlier on before we started. So, it was going to be 4-0. We have a break, or 5 frames. So that's what was announced at the start of the match.
You're in control.
Yeah. That's what Phil Rowley said.
Series 2 winners, Ray Farley, I think Ray won everything he went in last year, and the runner-up was pretty huge. The Jelly Snooker League winner Henry Latan and runner-up Dave Limerick. The Handicap Snooker League award for the 2019 Most Improved Player, Mike Leland. Final, not really a trophy, but for recognition, those of you who weren't here at the AGM this year would have missed out on the pleasure I had in introducing our latest class member, which is Arthur Manus, and we had Gwen Memento, so I think
This place comes up as my
Thank you. He's a good guy too. They expect you to pretty quick.
Takes a little bit of concentration.
And he can't drink it.
Really? Yeah. And he makes what?
And he makes one.
Seems like a strange thing to do. You're allergic to it.
Yeah, we can't swallow it.
Well, there's also one thing
That's not bad. I said everyone drinks it. Must be equal. Oh, yeah.
yes. Alpha Commons. You haven't heard it yet? Well, I
And the commentary on me. I'm paying $50 to You probably have some lobster or something. Lobster prawns. That's a minor, isn't it?
read it again? It's filled. It's filled.
Probably have my
Come on, everyone says 70, 80. Come on, let's do it. It's fucking dry.
Oh, excuse me.
Try harder.
Okay, thank you everybody. 6 frame, Michael catch you over the break.
That's all.
Okay, here we go.
Back in action. So we're looking at now the 6th frame. James leading 3 frames to 2.
Just dropped a long red and
And just dropped a long,
and a long
cue.
white. Yep.
Michael catch you
Not
over
ideal.
the 4.
May not have caused too much damage.
Oh, it's interesting to see whether Mikey wants, how he's feeling, whether he wants to take it on that long. Earlier in the match he would have taken it on that long red, but
Yeah.
he's actually decided no. Needs to...
Time to tighten up the safety a bit. Correct shots there, chip off.
Yep.
Try and get a good cue ball. Hopefully close to that back rail. Not too bad. Just discussing with James at the break there, he was just saying how he felt he should have played that bloke. He was actually trying to, if he missed, to get a better cue ball down in the back rail, but he, because of where he left Mikey,
Caught it so fat.
yeah, he caught it fat and left Mikey that long black. Well, she still had to knock in. It was still a really good bloke.
Yeah, it's a lot of pressure on that to stay in the match, because
Yeah.
losing that frame would have been,
Diabolical.
yeah, a long way home.
That's
That's a nice. That's a nice opener. You can get back on the blue here. Yeah, it's
Yep.
come up nicely.
Yeah, good angle on the blue here.
Not
So,
a lot of cherries to pick here, though. They're all blocking each other off here.
There is a gap between that red pink. Perhaps for that red
This one here looks
yeah,
like it might be on too.
if you can pick the gap there between the red and the pink, just drift down into that gap.
He's had a look. He's on that red now. He's just going to...
He may screw down
Yeah.
for this red here.
He's running through, is he? I'm seeing something he likes down there. I can't see it.
Well, I can't see which one is.
6.
Maybe that red isn't on. I don't know. Maybe it's decided, okay, I'll just take it.
I feel like he missed an opportunity there. Could have definitely got on this red here.
It
into
looks
that
like
corner
it,
pocket.
yeah.
I'll put that shoulder. See.
That's a fairly good safety. He's cut this side of the table off.
Yep.
James should just play this red slowly and just leave the cue ball down in this corner.
Yeah, you try and skinny off these, and you get the double kiss coming back. So
Yeah. Just play it that way.
yeah, that's good.
Well,
That's good.
That's right.
That's the best you could do with that shot, I think. Oh, he's potted.
Oh, that one.
He was just trying to float off it, I reckon.
He wasn't trying to pot that. No. I think it's just getting off
Yeah.
any one of these reds on the side here.
It's creating a little bit of action. Yeah, they're still cutting each other off, all those reds.
Oh, nice
Got a
little,
nice nudge. So he's left them on the outside one here. And
nearly a
just
good
the snicker
nudge.
Yes. That's a nice shot. Making sure you've got both the red out and you're in the awkward spot and the white long.
Yeah, better safety at the start of this frame from
Yeah,
from the
well,
boys.
both players, yes. Oh, he's not going to mean. Oh,
He's hit that
he's
too
cute.
well.
That's incredible.
Yeah,
One of the best billy players in the world. I'd love to be able to do that over that range.
yeah. Fortunately, he's given 4 away, but he hasn't done a lot of damage.
No.
It's going to be another safety for Mikey here. Perhaps try and open up the reds a little bit more. What the pros try and do sometimes, they try and open the reds up and get a really tight cue ball.
Yeah.
That way, if the player makes a mistake, they get in, they're able to score because the reds are apart, you know.
That's another good shot there. James
Yep.
can roll this one in.
Yeah, he's going to play the same pace again. It's not too bad.
Yep.
He can't chip off now because he's going to leave that red near the hole, so he's got to decide. Perhaps he's going to move that red.
I think it's
Perhaps leave
probably.
the cue ball there in the corner.
Yeah, I think that's probably the best shot because anything else he does is going to leave him look at this unless he can find somewhere to hide
I
behind.
think he's taking the pot on the middle jump. No, he's not.
No, he's trying to find somewhere behind
Yeah, that's a really poor shot because he's always going to leave that red on.
I tried to hide behind the yellow, but I think
Yeah, over that distance, though, he definitely had to play this red. You couldn't leave that red there.
One.
I think yeah.
Well, if it's on that pink, he's okay. Looks like he is.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, he's taking it on, so he must be on it.
Oh, that's a nice shot.
Yeah, and
Got
that
over there. The black goes to this.
black looks like it just passes that red.
7.
Here's a really good opportunity. These reds are now scattered really nicely.
Yeah.
Just imagine keeping that cue ball under control.
8.
Yep. Just drop this one in and you can play the
Oh, maybe the black
maybe
doesn't go.
yeah.
So I'd be taking the black if it was on. So
Doesn't look like the pink's going to spot now because I reckon he's left that cue ball.
yeah, he just come back off the pink enough to let the
Glenn's looking for his marker here.
for his measure. Yep. No, he didn't pull it back far enough.
No, he's right.
14.
Pink's going up on the spot down there. Obviously that black doesn't pass.
No, otherwise he would have taken it last time.
15.
Nice little, yeah, that's a nice weight there. Pink's got a brown spot, so stay on the blue until he can find a way of moving the black.
Yeah.
20.
If you can get all that red as closest to the black,
21.
be straight enough on it where he can just come back behind and play the black into the same pocket. That way he can open it
It's
up.
on the way down here now. No, it's going to stay up high and just pick blues off.
Yeah.
That's not a bad option either.
Yeah, get the points.
26.
Through that one a bit.
27.
Oh, just wobbled in.
Now he's on that ball.
Yeah, he can definitely take that one now.
Yeah.
And that
Go
play
up
for the
for-
blue again.
Yep.
But then that opens the black up for both sides.
Yep.
Oh, he's not taking that one.
It doesn't. It's surprising because it does look like it's on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perhaps he thought it wasn't on, but it looked like from our view here it was on.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure if he thought it was on, he would have taken it.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. They've obviously got a better view than what we've got. Well, he's opened up a little lead here, James. 37 to 14. 20, handy little 23-point lead.
That's a nice safety shot there by Mike. He's cut
Yeah.
off the other half of the table. So
Those colours down there are in nice positions for snookers, though. If you can get a really good
yeah, good
cue
fine
ball
contact.
behind one of
Yeah.
them,
He's got that a bit thick.
might be okay though.
Oh, nice run past the green, so he's done well.
Is Mikey taking this on? Jeez, this is risky.
No, he's trying to chip off.
Oh,
one
he's
by
chip
the
off,
black.
sorry, yeah, he is too. Thought for a second he was taking that on. I'm thinking, should we not?
Oof, look at this.
Oh, what a
We've
nudge.
got a result here. Now this is dangerous.
James may try 1, 2, back cushion, side cushion, and try and sit in behind this
Yeah, play
red over
two
here.
cushion to try and fall in behind it. And there's one you can actually play a few times as long as you get the weight right. If you
Yeah,
if you play
that's
it-
what he's looking at
You
now.
play a foul and a miss there, and still not need much if you miss.
He's actually going to play two rails, same shot.
Going direct at it. I don't think he's got enough room to get around the other side of it. That's enough.
That's going to be called a miss. I think.
No. Good miss. Off to go yellow 4.
That'll be going back. I'm sure Mike will put that back. So basically he just needs to play the same shot, doesn't need to get as much action on the cue ball. Just to hit the side rail, just drop in behind that one.
Thank you.
New cloth is slide. That's
Yeah,
a
this
lot,
is the angle.
That's a lot better angle.
Yeah.
Yep. A little bit heavy on the pace, but it's not bad. It's left it red on, but it doesn't have much angle to get the cue ball out of there to get on the blue.
Need to have a
Mikey's just going to chip off again, I'd say.
Need to have a word to Mikey about this wardrobe.
Shirt hanging out, is it? It's James Difficult, the more neater player out there. I like that shot.
Yeah. Very good. Good wide ball there. Keep Mikey sort of working hard.
He's got good pace on this one. Another chip off for James.
Yeah. Interesting little safety exchange here, because the first one to make an error here is going to give someone a really good chance. So it's
And that could be the error.
killed the blue, or semi.
Well, he's left him a mid-range long red.
Not a lot of result here. The black doesn't go, so he's
He's going
going
to
to
have to
pull it all the way
back.
back.
Yeah.
Oh, he's cued that beautifully.
Yeah.
He cued that beautifully. That's such a tough shot.
Yeah.
He made it look
New
easy.
cloth, so you get
Yeah.
plenty of reaction. If you cue
Yeah.
nicely, Mikey's right back in the frame now.
7.
Red, pink. And then we can run down for these other reds.
8.
Yeah. Just overplayed that one a touch.
That's not bad though.
Yeah,
you
it's
can
still
stay
okay.
the one that's near
Yeah.
near the black spot now.
He can run forward and bounce
Yeah.
off the cushion.
Oh no, it was actually wider than that.
Yeah, no, he's
Oh,
fine.
narrower. Yeah, that's true.
He can hold.
The
he
one
can
by the
hold
black
it.
spot's the one he wants to get rid of though, so he can clear the black from both
Yeah,
sides.
he'll play that now and just hold for the black in the same pocket. No, he won't.
There was a bit too much angle to hold there, so he
Yeah,
went through.
I thought he could have held it, but he decided to go for the pink. Nothing wrong with that.
Twenty-one.
Well, just
22.
stay on that pink.
I think he tried to hold for the black. Just
Yeah,
go through it too much. So yeah. Well, you can just come across here this railer.
Yeah.
Getting a little bit too hard. He hasn't been able to, a couple of times he's tried to float over here during the
Yeah.
match and just overplayed him slightly.
I think there's a jiggle on this one. Let's see how his jigger work's going.
He's been going alright so far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
29.
It's been a nice break.
Nothing to do with the cue ball here, just drop this in.
And he could go through and
Yeah,
no, he's happy just to float it. That's good.
Yeah.
That's the right way to play it.
$36. Michael Cacciola, 36. One. Five. Seven. 10. 14. 19. 25. 7th frame, James Georgianus to break. One. Off from Cacciola, 1. James Georgiadis, 1. James Georgiadis, 11. One. Seven. Eight. Fifteen. 16. 23. 24. 25. 31. 32. 39. 40. 47. Michael Cacciola, 47. 1. Eight. Go out. James Georgiadis, 8. Oh, capture on 4. One. Five. gentlemen, 6. James Georgiades, 4.
Sorry about that. Sorry about that.
Technical hits there, but we're back live.
Yeah, free ball.
Yeah, free ball. Yeah.
Miss. James
Not much value in a
Georgiades,
free ball
4.
though.
Free ball.
What's the rules?
So they're 4 points now for that foul from James. That's cool, the miss as well. And it is on a cushion escape. I think Mikey should be going 2 cushions down here, inside and out.
Yeah,
Between the black and blue, and then you widen your
has to be
target
called a
range.
miss because it's easy to just
Yeah,
come off
it's
one
simple,
rail and hit
yeah.
it.
Whenever there's
So-
a one rail escape there.
Yeah,
So the other advantage of going the way I'm thinking is to actually push the red away from the big colours. You can push it down the back way, down the back of it if it leaves it. Makes it a bit more challenging to get back down here. No, you
just
missed
got
again.
rounded again, I think.
Foul and a miss.
No,
James
4.
Georgiades, 4.
Didn't
I think James can keep putting this back.
Yeah.
It's been called a miss again. Way too risky to play that in the middle, especially when you're half bridging over the blue. No brainer to put that back. I think you need to come up with a better solution here, Mikey.
I think my way's a much easier way to get out of it. You've actually got more ball to work with coming off the cushion.
Yeah,
You go through between that angle. He needs to hit a half cushion and coming out, you've got a lot of room.
This is what he's playing now.
Yeah. He's got narrow there.
Yeah.
Well, a miss.
Another miss.
James Georgiadis.
Back she goes again.
All of a sudden, James is back in the frame. 12 points made a huge difference.
Now we're going to remember where those balls are.
We'll do a run back. Well, the brown was on the spot, wasn't it? So just had to put the yellow back. The yellow was close to the brown, I think.
Brent, this way.
Always coming here.
About there. That's pretty good.
Yep. Okay.
Yellow's probably over a bit more that way.
Mike, you had the line.
He's going back to his other way now.
Yeah. You don't change your line. I think you can just hit this full, he pushes it in a pretty safe spot.
You see that this song?
Right.
I think he decided just to play that one rail instead of two. I think before he was trying to come off the side and still make contact. Just past the black. Looks like it's this.
Oh, that's the first shot he's missed actually with
There's
the left-hander.
First left-handed miss.
He might have got away with it too.
Yeah, he may have just about snookered Mike. He may have a fin edge on it.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Oh yeah, that's a good shot. To find that very thin.
So those 12 points or whatever he picked up there, that's
Very handy. Put him right back in the frame.
58 now, Mikey to 36. Trailing by 22. James can get a really good cue ball behind the black here. No, he tried to, but he's caught it too thick.
Well, if it comes off the yellow, Mike's got on it.
Yeah, that's bad. It's left Mikey a really good chance to knock this in and steal the frame.
Yep. Yeah, he really wants to be, I suppose, somewhere near the pink, and pink's the right colour. Just put him past the line. Coming back down here is not long bad. Got the green, I suppose, but now he's got to go and get the yellow. If he finds one of the major colours, he would have James needing a snooker. He can actually take the black
23,
he can actually
he
get
can
the
take
rest
the black.
and take the rest. And I've been taking the rest of the black, trying to secure it. Worked it out.
Green's not enough.
No.
Green, James could still win if he pots the green.
Yep.
The black, he needs a snooker. You take the black.
Definitely the right shot. You got enough. You got to look at the yellow.
Yeah, it's about the points there, so he's now
James wants one snooker.
yeah 30 in front, 27 on.
Yep. And Mikey needs to play good safety here. Could he possibly play a snooker? Oh no. I don't know what he's trying to do there. Trying to cut it over the
I
hole.
think he just tried to kick it from behind and kill the cue ball, but he just caught it wrong.
Well, he's chopped the colours up a bit, which is not the worst thing he could have done, but he's left James.
Two. James Georgiadis, two. Three. Michael Cacciola, three. And the frame. Eighth frame, Mark will catch you on the break. One.
Yeah, look, we're just going off air for a few minutes, so we'll endeavour to get back on board before the end of the frame. This could be the deciding frame, but obviously everyone watching would love to see another one. But, we'll just be off air for about 10 minutes.
Still better see, but no sound at the moment.
Six. Ramble. James Georgiadis, 6. One.
Great.
Green ball. Catch yellow. One. One. Six. Seven. Fourteen. 15. 20. 21. 26. 27. 34. 35. 42. 43. 50. 51. 58. 59. 66.
Okay, back on again. We've had some technical issues. We're sorry we've lost the sound there. This has been a great run from Mikey here though. Just lovely exhibition of snooker. Be great to see him clear up.
$69. $70.
Just stretching for this blue.
$75.
$75. James gives Mikey a pat on the back. It's a match over. Congratulations to Mikey Cassiola, 2020 state snooker champion. Commiserations to James Georgiadis, put up a great fight. Unfortunately, he's gone down 5-3. Thank you for people that viewed in. Sorry we lost a little bit of sound there. Just a couple of technical issues, but I hope you enjoyed the match, and we'll see you next time. Thank you for watching.
Ladies and gentlemen, if I could just have your attention for a moment. Before I formally introduce our current state champion, I'd like to hand over to Phil Riley. He's got a few words he'd like to say, and then we'll move on from there. Phil?
First of all, what a fantastic final, and commiserations to James. She played very well, and Mikey, fantastic day. Well played. They're on round of applause. We're very fortunate here in Adelaide that we have this amazing venue. It's one of the great venues, not in Australia, but in the world. We're very fortunate to have these match conditions and to be able to play on these fantastic tables. So everyone give Chris Wignall a round of applause. I must say, this has been our best tournament that we've had. It's amazing. I can't believe all the people we've got here. So thanks a lot for everyone turning up and making this a real special night for James and Mikey. So well done, everyone. Chris has got some bottles of wine for all the people that helped out over the weekend. So first of all, I'd like to thank Glenn D'Amica. It's his first state title, and I must admit, Glenn, I thought you were fantastic, and you did an amazing job. Thank you very much. Secondly, over to Roger over there. Roger, you did an amazing job. Not only did he keep score on the screen, he was writing it down by hand, just in case there was an error in there. So, Roger, that's an amazing job. Thanks a lot. To run the event, there was lots of people that put time and energy into this place. Derek Hill's not here, but Derek Hill works behind the scenes. He sets all the computer work up, allows us to run these events, and he's left now, but Derek, he's a little silent person that we never see, but he does a fantastic job. So thank you, Derek. he's a person he's an amazing person. He's incredibly generous, and he's a fantastic advocate for the sport. And he's incredibly shy, but he's in here every day. He's willing to do anything in the room. He helps people no end, and he's tidy. So Jamie Gianaris, thanks Jamie. Everyone who's played on these tables know how good they are, and these tables over the weekend were maintained by Arthur Karanis and Mike Whelan. Mike Whelan rocked up here at 7 o'clock in the morning, Saturday morning, to have this venue ready for everyone. So Mike and Arthur, thanks for doing
Don't forget yourself, mate.
I do anything. And then as you know, we all have to pick balls out and score ourselves. And it was such a pleasure that from the quarterfinals, semi-finals, and finals, we had people volunteer to referee. So Glenn D'Amica, Cole Conlon, Guy Taylor, Mike Whelan, his first match as a referee, Roger Davey. All these people put their hands up to come and referee, and it's fantastic. Thank you. Last but not least, on the day, Cole Conlon and Peter Udich and Roger, they were roaming referees. They were organising the players to what tables were going on and making this event run really smoothly. It was my job, but they allowed me to play in the tournament. So thank you for that. And I've got such a special team of helpers, and much appreciated. So we do have a bottle of wine that we'll hand out. And just on that, Snooker SA is, the only way we can raise money is by people coming in here and paying to play on the tables. It's our only way of generating income. And if it wasn't for Chris Wignall, that wouldn't be enough to make this happen. But we also have a team of volunteers that put in hours and hours and hours a week to come and make this venue work. So yet again, Jamie Gianaris, Arthur Karanis, Mike Whelan, Cole Conlon, Chris Asterio, Derek Hill, and Tad Babiak. Tad, he's our state champion. He's an amazing player too, but he puts in hundreds of hours a week in this venue to teaching people. And without these people, this couldn't happen. So thank you all, and it's very much appreciated. Thank you.
I just say on behalf of everyone, firstly a big thank you to Phil. He was the driving force behind setting up the concept of tonight, to have the dinner, the trophies, and to get you all here. And it's a great credit to him, and well done, Phil. And although none of you saw them, we had a fantastic team out the back in that little room there doing live commentary. So I think Phil mentioned that at one point, apart from the 55 people here that were watching, there were another 110 or 120 out there watching it live. So as a credit to the guys, it was a fantastic audio-visual presentation, and it really sets the standard for what we're going to do in the future. So thank you very much. Well done. A couple of other things, and then we'll do the formal bits. There's some quite exciting things happening in snooker village in Australia, and particularly in South Australia. In 2022, we have the World Snooker Federation's World Championships here for both underage and open. Both of those carrying tickets into the 2-year tour. And it will be a great celebration of snooker for a couple of weeks here in South Australia. We were going to have it in 2021, but COVID got in the way of all that. But they've locked us into 2022. And Phil's right, this is probably one of the best venues in the world to play snooker at, the consistency of the tables and the general conditions. So hopefully we'll keep James and Michael engaged and interested, and some of the young players that you saw getting awards tonight, they're also going to be coming up through the ranks. So we're very excited about what's happening in snooker in South Australia, and your support for the sport is a very important part of that. So thank you all. Firstly, whilst Phil said it, thanks to Roger and thanks to Glenn. They both did a fantastic job looking after the scores tonight and the players, and well done to the two of you. Firstly to the runner-up, young James, come forward please. Thanks, it was great delight when the two of these started playing and practicing about 5 or 6 weeks ago. and they said they were going to knock all the old buggers off, and they did. So
well, I don't know who we've missed, but thank you for obviously number one, Chris. This place is amazing. Without you, there wouldn't be such events like these, or even such brilliant tables to practice on. Alec, for reclothing all the tables last week. Obviously, I'm not sure as well, but it was like this table today on the super fine. This thing's absolutely amazing. It's like world class, brand new board. You can't ask for any better conditions to play an event. Obviously yourself, Barry, Phil, everyone, Glenn, Frank. There's so many people to thank you, but I think you guys covered all that before. And so, obviously the Mikey. We've come in here every day the last two weeks or so, pretty much, a couple of hours, 2-3 hours, even like a few more. It's always fun playing each other. So, and those last three frames were flawless, mate. It's pretty to watch. The only thing that was sad, you didn't make 100. I know, but it was a beautiful day. And thank you everyone for coming. It was such a great experience in the first state title for myself, and I think Mikey's second or something like that. So, and it was good to beat all the snooker players and get to the final. So, yeah, thank you very much. Cheers.
I should say this, it's really good to see, we've got some great curists in South Australia across a number of different codes, and it's great to have the interaction between the codes. If Mike and James, Alex came on to the final and made it through to the qualifiers, to have these people come into the game and play and contribute and involve themselves is great. I'd like to think that the snooker players will do the same thing in the other codes, and there's a lot more cross-fertilisation between the codes. But enough of promoting ourselves. It's my great pleasure to introduce the 2020 South Australian State Snooker Champion, Mr. Michael Cashiel.
Michael, I need to take my shirt in.
Yeah. Take your shirt in.
There should have been fouls or a match. What's going on?
You want the best.
Where's your belt? What about your socks?
We're getting Michael complimentary socks for next year.
You're getting big ones?
Okay. First of all, congratulations, Jimmy. Like I said, we've been practicing pretty flat out for the last 2-3 weeks. Couldn't think of a better sparring partner to get us ready for this. Thank you to Goggles, Chris.
Goggles!
Mate, you've done wonders for this, for Q Sports in general, but snooker especially. I really love the room. I think it's top class standards, and I really appreciate what you do. Barry, El Presidente. Thank you for all you do as well. Glenn, thanks so much for refereeing.
Thanks, mate.
To thank the staff. I know it is. They volunteer to do it, but do it for the love of the game, so I really do appreciate it. Roger, same to you. And Damo, again, across all Q Sports, you get in here and you set up the live stream, because most of the Q Sport fraternity doesn't really do technology, so it's good to have somebody like you doing it. Thank you to everyone who's come in and watched the final, and thank you to Larry, thank you to Aaron and Eve, thank you to my mum at home, and yeah, that's it.
very sorry earlier that I didn't thank Alex for doing a fantastic job on the big toss, and Damien and Phil Jones and JB for doing the commentary. I tried to get Bruce McAvenny to get me the footy, and he recommended Phil, and I think he did a much better job there. Thank you. I've got one more award to, well, not award, a present. All the volunteers put in some money today, and they got this for you, Chris. So.
Volunteers. They work for nothing and then they
do. Yeah.
We can share it. We can open it now.
Well, thank you very much to all of you. This place wouldn't survive without the volunteers. They put in extremely generously, led well and truly by our General Manager Phil, and I think all of you who patronise us here would realise what a change Phil has made to the place in the last 18 months or so, sticking by, but a fantastic change to the place as far as the volume of business we have, and for me in particular, the cultural change that you've instigated, Phil. It's a home away from home for so many people. I should be here more often. You create a fantastic atmosphere here. And, the volunteers are a well-led team, and they put in just so much for us, extremely generously, and it wouldn't happen without them. So thank you.
I'll sign off by thanking all of you for being here. It's fantastic. Hope to see you at the next state championship. We've got a 6 red and a 147 coming up between now and Christmas. So
and a state minor.
And a state minor, so it doesn't clash with any of the 8 balls, so we expect an inundation. But I think to keep training our Thank you very much.
Let's go. Let's go.
Thank you very much.
Other 6.